Hello everyone, and welcome back to me playing through Dragonfable. So, there's new week, new month in this case, and this means that the shop has been updated, so there is a small pet we can get this time around. But we are not going to use that pet. We are instead going to equip the right weapon. Hey, Ian! And yes, that's a wyvernling, but yes, cute that. Hey Ian, how are you today? Class is cancelled today, so you can finally catch this stream. So is it a lazy day, or is it cancelled because you need to do a lot of stuff day? This is still hideous, so... See? It's a third dragon, wyvernling. It's a tiny third dragon. This diminutive, part fowl, part dragon. Seems to have traveled here from regions unknown in search of food. Luckily, it found you to take care of it. Applies the DOT effect and skills with your level. Huh. That's actually pretty good. And I don't know why I equipped all my items. Oh, Ice Orb is next in line, yes. And as I said at the end of week stream, we're going to take on the Ice Orb Saga. And you just signed a contract on a new game project manager position, so you're getting that set up. That's interesting at least. So, heal and potions, summon Fluffy with fire, I think. Yeah, then I do need to summon him. And now we are going to take on a Galanath side quest thing. We're going to take on the Ice Orb Saga. Welcome to Drakesford, Jaina. I stand between the good people of this town and the dragons who want to destroy their home. I am glad that you are here to help out, Jaina. A cold reception. The people of this town deserve justice. Fighting the dragons off is working, but we need to find the source. I have a lot of leads to follow, and I could use another pair of eyes to help me investigate, as well as another pair of hands to help me fight. I'll be here just doing work as well, so I may not be super chatty. Oh, no problem about not being super chatty. I think I can talk enough to fill this stream on my own. So, I have a lot of leads to follow. Yes. If you think you are up to the challenge, I have a lead that I'd like you to look into. There is a cave in the base of an icy mountain to the northwest of here. The people say it was once the home of a dragon, one of the big ones, a great dragon. I think the dragon has cut and run. The cave is now filled with home to a tribe of Kilgwins who call themselves the Killy-Willy tribe. Check out the cave, look for any sign of the dragon, and try to keep your eyes open for any unusual artifacts. Return to me with whatever you find. Watch your back, Jaina. So yeah, these are Kilgwins. They are annoying, they hit a lot, and they hit hard. So... let's start with the days, shall we? And Fluffy is being awesome. So, it's an ice penguin. It has the weakness to fire that you'd expect. And other than that, it does not have any weaknesses. It's just annoying. So, the standard rogue rotation is my solution to that. And we we'll see just how quickly we can burst down all these kill grids. One enemy turn. And that is their weakest attack. 45 damage, one hit. Usually they hit more often. Also, sorry for being a bit late with the notifications I sent out. I just happened to be in the middle of a mission of XCOM when the alarm went off that I had set. So, yeah, big penguin boss. No, these are just the normal warriors. These are not any type of boss or anything. Their boss is chosen on an entirely different metric, which I think is part of a quest. Yeah, way later, but their boss isn't chosen because he's good at fighting. Let me put it that way. At least this quest was made when they still put a healing pad at the start of every mission, so you can just go back and heal. And at least the enemies are more prone to getting stunned than some of the other early game enemies. Because that's annoying. That's really, really annoying. Let me put it that way. Let me put it very politely. That's really annoying when they don't get stunned. Okay, I deserve that. Should have just gone for the normal attack in the rotation. And yeah, I'm not going for the blue crystal because that is one of the fun insta-heal crystals, which aren't that needed when you have a very quick, almost instant healing pad just a few screens earlier. Don't try to prevent them from running away. The only one that can run away is you in the chicken cow armor. Ooh! That's a fun attack. Am I going... No, I'm not going for the experience. That is a lot of damage for not a lot of mana. But it also has quite a big cooldown. Yeah. Quite a big cooldown, unfortunately. But that one will be part of my rotation from now on. So, this is just normal. And yeah, we are working with Galanoth, a dragon hunter. Dragon hunting fanatic at that. He hates all things dragons. So, if we get to the end of this quest line, we can see how exactly he justifies working with Fluffy to himself. I don't think we will get to the end of the quest line today, but it's a funny incident, I guess. I just hope we get high enough levels so that we can actually get our better weapons. I really like the sound of that many attacks hitting one after another. honestly, I think Final Strike would be a good opening attack if if you miss on the second one of those strikes. Because that would prevent Rapid from proccing, from allowing you to get Rapid. And then you'll just have a bit of a different rotation. So going back and getting the heal after this fight, because we need it. Which I did not expect, but that's what you get when there are triple hit attacks in their own rotation. At least Fluffy was nice to us and allowed us to take a lot of hits. Or well, to take him down quickly. Now then I guess I'll take this one down as well. Would be a bit of an asshole move to not have him go down too. Okay. And last attack. Because Fluffy is awesome, and also he had just used the boost, so he couldn't do it again. Yay for cooldowns on non-damaging skills. And that's that. Now there's this one, which annoying. Hit all enemies. Let's hope they knew to modify the damage. Yeah. 3/4 of the damage is remaining. Let's see how that works. I will definitely need to heal in this one. Even if that one only ever uses the nice attack instead of the a-hole attack. Oh, okay, that's good. That's really good, actually. Because that attack, that triple hit, can do quite a lot more damage than I wanted to do. Let me put it that way. Stun or why can't Fluffy just... No, and I'm down. And there I go. Okay. Let's use Dagger of the Amulet. I don't like using this one over my good weapon, but hey, what can you do? Now we all deal fire damage. And given how close it was last time, I think that a 30% damage bonus will help. Quite a lot, in fact. Dragon magic. Stun this one, I guess. And unfortunately the stun didn't go off. And I don't have any heals. Damn it. And that's where I went wrong. So a heal again. Yeah. This iron is the big penguin boss. Not their boss, but a big penguin boss. I think we just need to hope that we get good damage rolls. That's about all we can do. Yeah, I don't think we can do anything, but I'll try, I guess. You're stunned, but that one will still hit. Yeah, you know what? I think I will go a bit more defensive and stun first, ask questions never. Because they are Kilgwins and they don't get any personalization things until they until book 3 with Lenny. Daggers of the Wind. Yeah, this seems to be helping. Especially if they keep on using that attack instead of one that actually damages. Ooh, nice on the crit. Then either a stun or just all out attacking. Yes, we finally won. Now we just need to do a game of memory. Okay. See how bad I am at this. Okay, apparently I'm pretty good. Think, no, not this one. Then it was this one. These, this combination over here. And these, like that. And of course you get extra time every time you do that. Oh, I don't think there have been any of those yet. No. This is when it gets difficult. No, that and that. And then this one, this one, this one. No. That was a different gold. Gold clump, gold clump. this and this. This one. No. These. Okay, that's nice. And that was it. Who could these be? We haven't met them yet. You found this in the cave? These were my parents. When I was a child, they were killed in a dragon attack. Since that time, I've been trying to track down the great fire dragon who killed my family. The thrill left me here when it went cold. No pun intended. So, this is where he was hiding. But why would a fire dragon make a home in the ice and snow? What is going on here? Thank you, Jaina. Yeah, I gave up on finding this locket years ago. It means a lot to me. We still have a town to save, but thanks to you I know that I'm still on the trail of that great fiery menace. Akraloth. The dragon's vault was empty, except for a locket from Galnath's childhood. It seems that this dragon, this Akraloth, and Galnath have some history together. And we get Mockenberry juice, which again, later. Healings, quests, unbearable cold. Jaina, I've put aside my own quest for revenge to help the people of this land. As soon as this town is safe, you can bet that I'll be back on Akraloth's tail in no time. But for now, we have work to do. The last human settlement to fall was a village named Frode. So the trail should be freshest there. Frode was built upon a glacial cliff, but that didn't save them from attacks. Now the ruins are swarming with scavengers. Normally the frost goblins would have first rights to the loot in the ruins, but a fierce tribe of armored polar bears have shown up. This tribe calls themselves the Earthside Savages, and they will take a break from driving off the frost goblins if you show up. Fighting your way to the remains of the village and look for any clues that might lead us to the ice dragons who destroyed the village. Return to me with whatever you find. Watch your back, Jaina. So yeah, this is a standard slaughter them all quest. I think so. These guys are not annoying because they have decent stun resist and can stun you with that attack at times. Also, they just look goofy. These are a bit weaker to fire, in that they have a -70 resistance. So just a stun should do it. Yeah, just a stun should do it. And frost goblins are rather unfortunate looking goblins. Have a -50 resistance. With their increased health, however, just a basic rotation will be enough to take them down. And then this combined with Fluffy, and if Fluffy had missed the what are they called? The DOT would have finished him off. They have a 25 immobility resist, but I just can't get them to be stunned more often than once every 5 times or so. It's really annoying when fighting these guys. And a final strike. Fluffy will take him down. And this time I did get the stun off, which is nice. Also, I'm going to show you that there is in fact a reason why I'm killing them all. Oh, we missed. Well, I'm going to show you that there is in fact a reason to kill them all, or I'm going to look silly. But I think this is one of the places where you need to kill all the enemies before you can proceed to the next screen. Defeat all the monsters before climbing the stairs. So take down this one and get the stun off, which is really nice. And then we will see if we can get them all to, you know, stay dead. I don't think we need a finale. Not this time. Not when he's stunned. Especially since then we have enough mana left over to stun these guys. That was my main concern. And I won't even stun this snowball. Stun this snowball. Yep. Snowballs are part of the traditional Dragonfable mechanic of having a... Oh, I should have stunned him. Won't now, but... of having a enemy with little health and high attack. Of course, there are also AOs like the Frost Goblins and the Kilgwins who just have high attack, many hits, and I defeated all the monsters. No, I have not. Who count as having high attacks, many attacks, and having a lot of very annoying abilities on top of that. Oh, a lot of. They have stun resistance. Is there somewhere here where I can heal? I got the stun off at least. You know, I've been playing this game for so long on my main without playing through that this very quest. So I had completely forgotten the fact that these guys call themselves Urshite Savages. I had honestly thought and misremembered mainly them as being Urshites who are particularly savage, and that's why they are attacking you. Might need to... yeah. I will just see... Ooh. Wild daggers. Let's hope we can make it this time. Seems unlikely though. Yeah, I think we will go down here. And then we will drink 2 potions. 3 potions. And attempt it again. this time with some mana. Done, I guess. And then the DOT will take care of the snowball, especially after I throw wild daggers everywhere. Huh. Or the DOT will take the place of the wild daggers, apparently. Be stunned. Okay. We are at very low health and there is no... Drink the last mana potion and hope to the gods that we get the stun off. Yes, we did. And I won't even try to get the final off. I will just blind him so that he will miss his next few attacks, so that I will have enough HP for the next bosses. Ah, we found something interesting. This is a weapon called a Shima, but to find one in this condition is impossible. The only people who ever used the Shimat with any skill were the Ice Elves who once lived in the Northlands. This Shimat has been freshly sharpened. There's not even a spot of tarnish on the steel. This must mean that there are some Ice Elves left there. And they were fierce warriors when their land was threatened, but they were usually peaceful from what I understand. Why would they join forces with the Ice Dragons? You've done well, Jaina. Now we know where to look next. The Ice Elf ruins. It looks like we have an entire lost race of people to rediscover. After finding evidence of a lost race of Ice Elves believed to be long dead, you are left with only more questions. Like, for example, what's the deal with these Ice Elves? Heal and potions. And now we can invite Galanath. Or we can do the quest Gary. Greetings, Jaina. I'm almost ready to go look through the Ice Elf ruins with you. I don't want to think the Ice Dragons to think I have abandoned my post, so I had Cicero make me this magic cardboard cutout. Greetings, adventurer, I killed dragons. Is that really how I sound? Well, I guess it will do. Ready when you are. So quest. This is the place, Jaina. Buried under this ice and snow are the remains of the once great Ice Elf Empire. Well, I forgot to bring my shovel. Did you bring one? This weapon must have come from here. Hey, Galanath, your hand is glowing. Is that supposed to happen? The Shimat is having some kind of effect. A portal? This was a triumph? No, the door was here the whole time. These ruins are hidden by powerful magic. Look at the size of this place. And it's all built of ice. Yes, Ice Elves are arctic in nature. They couldn't stand temperatures above freezing cold. Room temperature would burn them. I wonder how long this city has been here. It's kind of creepy, so empty. I've been to the necropolis, but this city is really a dead city. Maybe not entirely dead. This weapon came from in there somewhere. I wonder who dropped it. Only one way to find out. Come on, Galanath. Heal and enter the ruins. Ooh, a massive bridge. An absolutely massive bridge. Absolutely massive. A dead end. There has to be a way in. Wave the Shimat at it some more. Intruders! Shout the alarm! Oh. Impossible! How could they have gotten in without one of our weapons? There, the big one has Shimat. How is that possible? Did Gary drop his again? Yeah, I guess I lost it when we were raiding that town. I didn't think anyone would find it. Gary, you are so fired. Get out of here, Jaina. I'll cover your rear, but you'll have to clear a path on your own. No way, I'm not leaving you alone with an army of ice elves. Yes, you are. I'm going to get myself captured. Captured? I never would have guessed that you're not in the face type of guy. You seem more fighty. Insult me like that again, and your skull will be my next helm. That's more like it. I need to know what these elves have to do with the dragon attacks. This is the best, fastest way. But I will need you to come back for me later. I won't be able to escape without your help. It's a good plan. I'll be back for you. Don't worry. Thanks, Jaina. I knew I could count on you. Now go! Escape! We're fighting Ice Elf warriors. Weak, very weak to fire. Unfortunately, they're very strong against immobility. So they have a 0 boost to hit, bonus to hit. So let's just blind them. Costs less mana too. And actually deals damage, though there's no DOT involved. Now throw it, and then I will finish him off in one turn. A dual hit attack. These are balanced for it. Yeah, thought so. Also nice on the crit, Fluffy. Nice on the crit there. And I haven't even blinded him. Nice. Ooh, if that one crits, that will be fun. Okay, now I do want to see how much damage this does. Ooh, that will do a ridiculous amount of damage versus spoilers. Let's see, -2 hit, final, and then that was the blocked damage. It's not supposed to still be that big then. That's how it's supposed to be. 2 damage, just a tiny sliver. Because blocking isn't always the best option. And parrying isn't really implemented in this game. Also 116, and that was not a crit. -2 hit, I guess. E. 50. That's a nice number. Ooh, we're half a devil. 333. Yeah. I honestly should not have made that my go-to instantly. At least the thrown attack is really nice in that it stops them from dealing as much damage, because it only hits once. A heal, a mana refill, and now taking on these two. Well, not at the same time, but yeah, that's not supposed to happen when you're blinded. You Ice Elf warrior who is not Gary. Yeah. And they are minus 50 bonus to hit, so... And one thrown dagger to tear them apart. I said one thrown dagger, not a stun attempt. Might as well. Enemy has no potion to steal. Yeah, that's an annoyingly low chance to get a potion. It's basically never worth it. And the last thrown dagger. Does anyone remember how many screens we went through while I was saying that this is a very huge bridge, very large, very empty, constantly? Because that is apparently the amount of screens we need to go back through. Well, at least we still have a couple of potions left. So it's not likely that we'll actually end up needing to, go down and then restart the entire quest. Because at 1 HP I don't think we can make it. Ta-da! Why? Why do I not listen to myself? Okay, I guess we will not do it with the minus 50 to hit then. I also like the design of Shiram, whatever, of their weapons. It's just that bit of cool factor with that bit of silliness factor in it. Minus 50 to hit. A final strike, and then we will see just how... Yeah, I still find it funny that the final strike is my second move. Not my opening move. My opening move will always be an attempt to stun and or blind, depending on resistances. Galanath has been taken captive. Good thing you set up the cardboard cutout, or else you couldn't get the next quest. Now all you have to do is sneak in and break him out of captivity. No problem. A lot of problems in that. Ooh, this weapon requires a dragon amulet. One of the ice elves in the ruins dropped this weapon. So yeah, Gary always drops weapons. Heal and potions. Actually, let's go into this shop. Let's look a bit at the things that are available. Very pretty weapons, that's for sure. And let's look at this one. Oh, actually looks pretty good. I'll sell this one because, you know, those kind of are taking up some space in our inventory. When we get to level 20, I'm going to be so happy to sell these two. Even though I will be stuck with only one weapon. If need be, I can transform into a what's it called? Into a paladin in order to deal with it. And quests. Not so great escape. Greetings, adventurer. I killed dragons. Dun 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 dun. This is the place. It looks like they were expecting me. I guess the quickest way to find Galanath is to get myself captured too. I hope they don't take too long. It's kind of cold out there. At least I packed a lunch bag. Ha! Now we've entered up on you, human. Do not try to escape. You are now our prisoner. Yeah, can you hurry it up a little? Sure. Whop. Ow, that really hurt. Let me try again. Whop. You're really bad at this. Okay, one last time. Forget it, I'll just do it myself. Whop. Several hours later. Oh, my head. Man, I really pack a punch. Galanath has got to be in one of these other cells. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Nobody knows my sorrow. Galanath, is that you? Jaina? Thank goodness, I was getting bored. Okay, so Galanath is a falsetto, and I don't know what that is. I probably can't reach it. So that's what your face looks like. What happened to your arm? It got knocked off when they captured me. I really can't get out of here without something to cover my face. Part of my thing is that no one sees my face. I have to remain a faceless terror to my dragon enemies. They need to respect me as a foe, and dragons only respect what they fear. Respect and fear, got it. Well, wanna wear the paper bag from my lunch on your head until we get out of here? Yeah, give it here. So, they took your helm, but not your armor? Or my dragon spear. You see, there's one small detail that the ice elves forgot that will help us escape. Okay, what's that? Remember the ice elf who dropped his Shimat? That's the name, Shimat. Allowing us into this ice elf city? Sure, good old Gary the ice elf. What about him? Well, as a punishment, he was demoted from city guard to prison guard. Huh, that does sound great, but how does that help us get out of here? First, Gregory forgot to take my weapons and yours. Oh, so he did. I didn't notice that I was holding giant dragon wing daggers. Okay, second, Gary locked you outside on the outside of the cell. You're right, that does help. Let's get out of here. I'll tell you what I learned when we're back in Dragsword. Ready to go! And a healing spot. Galanath, Human Dragon Slayer, deals metal damage. Has a bonus similar to Arctic's in that he deals extra damage to dragon enemies, and the derivatives. He also deals extra damage to lizard enemies. Not that that's really all that relevant right now, but it's fun to know. Increase your damage against dragons. What? He's got more than one spear? He's got more than a spear? Let's see. Yeah, nothing. Guaranteed crit against dragons. Kick their shin. Yeah, I should have checked for that. Ooh, wild daggers. Also, yeah, they are weaker than they were in the previous round escaping, because they were not expecting this. Ooh, a total heal. Wild daggers would be nice if you could actually, you know, hit. Dagger does, I guess. Ooh, that actually does a lot of damage and is pretty streamlined for an attack. Go, Fluffy! Burn them to death. Burn them all. Okay, so Galanoth is my designated damage point, apparently. I'm fine with it. Yeah, let's just kill him. But yeah, this is our introduction to one of two ice elves that are named. I think one of two. Might be a little bit more, but I think there are only two. Gary the Ice Elf. Incompetent. Very sad because he's incompetent and always getting demoted. At a point he actually becomes somewhat of a credible threat. Not because he's actually threatening, but because of what he got demoted to. And we run. Jaina, I can't thank you enough for coming back for me. My stay with the elves was brief, but I learned a lot. The Ice Elves have been in hiding for centuries, but recently a new queen has forced her way onto the throne. Her name is Aisha, and she didn't take the throne by herself. She has a personal ice dragon army to help her. She is trying to claim more land for the Ice Elves by force, which is why the dragons and the elves are attacking the humans. That's not all. They say that she possesses the elemental orb of ice. That's probably how she is controlling the ice dragons. She's been talking with the natives of the frozen Northlands, making promises and building alliances. We might stand a chance against the elves and dragons, but if they have the numbers of the other tribes, then we're doomed. We need to speak to the leaders of the tribes and convince them to join us, or all is lost. You will and I will need to visit the crafty Kilwins, the powerful Orshi's bears, and the brutal Tuskers to make our case. We have to hurry, Jaina. I don't know how long Aisha and her ice elves will hold off their attacks. So, Aisha is behind the destruction of the human settlements. You have to get those other tribes of northern monsters, or Thrakesford is doomed. And we get a Ice Dragon skill. Heal and potions, become a Dragon Slayer. You have to earn the title Dragon Slayer, Jaina. Surviving single combat against one of those ragged creatures takes more than a tough hide and a quick blade or spell. When I have seen that you are capable of being more than a dragon snack, I will consider it. I require 1 Ice Dragon skill, Jaina. Prove that you've rid the north of one of those wretched creatures. And yeah, you don't need to be wearing the Ice Dragon armor to actually get the Ice Dragon skills, as you just saw. You get them either from a single random quest, which is the only random quest that you get from Galanoth, or just from the main story quests. You have unlocked the Dragon Slayer armor. I'm not going to be wearing it though, because it's still a level 0 armor. It hasn't been trained at all. The Kilgwyn Arena. Greetings, Jaina. Aisha, the Queen of the Ice Elves, is gathering her forces and preparing to attack Drakesford. We just don't have the strength to stand up to the Ice Dragons and the Ice Elves by ourselves. You have to go convince the Gwens to join with the humans. Their help won't be enough, but they would be good friends to have in this battle. Do whatever it takes to win the Kilgwyns over to our side. If you don't, Aisha will. Dun 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 dun. $90 damage is a lot. That's really nice actually. And then this last attack. Hey Canval. Thanks for wishing me a nice stream. We're currently taking... Yeah, these penguins, yeah. Kilgwyns are... Yeah, we're taking on the Ice Orb Saga. This is where we find out exactly what it takes to be a leader of these murderous Kilgwyns. Let's see... Stun. Okay. Apparently not stun. And yeah, these penguins are so annoying with their way too hard hitting multi-hits. Yay. No hidden healing pads, unfortunately. Stun. No, it still doesn't stun. I remember struggling in one of these quests and I couldn't do it for ages yet. Yeah, definitely. I can remember doing the same thing too. Like, it's really annoying because these guys just have a lot of health, and I think you were stuck on the first quest. That seems reasonable. But that's the one that has a lot of these, and then at the end you need to fight 3 at once that all have full health. Yeah, Iron is working in the background, but yeah. Yeah, maybe it was because you didn't have the Dragon Amulet, but you don't know. That might be it. I mean, I won by eventually stunning and then killing another one with my final strike, and then focusing on the one that was stunned to take him down as quickly as possible. They have decent defense. Like, their resistances are just what you expect from a elemental type creature, but they have 25% immobility resistance. That's annoying. Yeah, it was still a close fight, that one. I can't wait to get to level 20. Or to get 28,000 gold. But I think that one waits a bit longer than the level 20. Ooh, we're in the arena. This is Linus. Welcome to the Killy-Willy Tribe Battle Arena. We have not seen a human here for a very long time. I am the Emperor of the Kilgwyns. You may call me Linus. Now, what do you want? Greetings, Your Highness. My name is Jaina, and I have come to ask for your help in the name of the people of Drakesford. Drakesford? Those humans have wronged us for too long. We would never help them. Tell me, O Great Lions, in what way have the humans of Drakesford wronged you? They eat our fish. I'm sorry, did you say your fish? Yes, our fish. You mean they take all the fish and leave you none? No, they only take some of the fish. Don't you think that your reaction is a little extreme? There seems to be enough fish to go around. Listen, pal, we're Kilgwins. Do you see any houses? Any crops? No. All we have is ice and fish. And we don't like the taste of ice very much. So, taking our fish, any of our fish, is a pretty big deal. Your Highness, the Queen of the Ice Elves is amassing an army to march against Ixford, and she won't stop there. Once the humans are gone, your people will be next. We must put aside our differences and unite to defend ourselves. Surely there must be some way you could come to trust my people. We are aware of the situation with the Ice Elves, but my people will not be easily convinced. But there is a way. The frozen Northlands are harsh and unforgiving. It takes a will of steel to endure the bitter cold. I propose a test of your endurance, hero. I will send my tribe's greatest warriors to face you here in the arena. If you can survive every battle, then you have our respect. Do you agree to this contest? I do not fear battle, Highness. I agree to your test of endurance. I applaud your courage, human. Or I would if I didn't have these tiny flippers on either side of my adorable round body. First, you face a single one of my warriors. Let the contest begin! And yes, these are the easy variants. Though they do hit hard. Really hard. That was just the warm-up round. Let's time for the next round. Let's see how you handle two of my killy-willy warriors. Again, these hit like a truck if they roll high. If they roll low, though, they don't hit at all. Or well, 30, which is still a lot, but not quite as ridiculous. Go, Fluffy, go! Now attack them all. That was not what was supposed to happen. And now, this sound. Far too easy for a rogue of your might. Perhaps 3 of my warriors will be more of a challenge to you. Just some quick in-between healing. Stun. Then attack all. And then a final. And that Kilgin. Actually, a double might as well work as well. Yes. Okay, now that is bad news. Heal. And then the final. I can hear my tribe whispering on the outside of the arena. They are beginning to see your power. Now, for a final test, you must face 2 of my personal guards. Kilgwin and the normal one. Unfortunately, I'm kind of out of healing and kind of in need of it. And the stun didn't go through. Yeah, I'm dead. Yeah. Run away! So, this might also be one of the ones you could get stuck on. This doesn't quite work. We are done here and then go timeline to the necropolis and become a paladin. Wear paladin armor, get paladin things done, look to see that we are not yet wearing the good stuff. Yeah, this one and this one, this one, this and this, then hide this. And now then, let's attempt again, but this time with some help, shall we say? Quests. The Kilgwyn are wearing a questing we shall go. Damn it. I forgot to summon Fluffy again. Let's see. Yeah, I don't need to worry about healing. Summon the Phoenix. Yeah, I can just go all out. Okay, that was annoying. I might actually need to call in help. In which case it will be a very quick fight, but I mean, it will still be annoying that I'll have to call in help. Also, there you can see one of the fun things about using Angelic Blessing. You don't actually need to hit in order to get the effect of healing. Stun. Yes, he's afflicted by it. And then Crusading Strike a few times. Heal my mana. And get Fluffy to take care of it. Again, stun, Crusading Strike, normal strike. heal mana. And with this attack, it's done. Yeah. We already had this conversation. Heal. Battle. A stun. And since the stun took just a bunch of normal attacks, or actually restore mana and then a bunch of normal attacks. Because we're at 260 of 260 mana. Battle! Stun, hit all, and then normal rotation, I guess. Oh, someone here is making some really nice food. Because I can smell it. Huh. Why did I get a crit on the one that was already damaged? Now the stun didn't get it. Yeah, was still nice to get that nonsense. Heal the mana, I guess. Fluffy can take out the kill one. One final battle. Stun, attack all. Restore health. And that's the end of me. Battle. Yeah, I guess stun, then avoidance. And of course the stun doesn't take, so time to run away. I said time to run away. And of course this one. Well, fun and all. Won't really do that much to save me. Because the first time an attack gets through, I dead. And unfortunately you can't get a perfect defense with these. Because it stopped, and now I am dead. Yep. And run away again. So, we are stuck on this quest. Usually I would just go ahead and smash my head until, against that wall until, you know, the wall breaks. In this case, however, I happen to know some things that we can do. As in, I had these plans for today. For next week, because we needed to do some farming. But since we're stuck, might as well, right? As friend A, and then guests as second guest. Oh, remove guests. Okay, now then, random quest or safe marriage? I'm going to say safe marriage. To battle! Ooh, good, Arctic's missed one. And it's a really weak one at that. Summon the Phoenix. Destroy them all. Yep. So we're going to farm out the Necromancer and maybe the... no, probably not. We're going to farm out the Necromancer class. Whoops, wrong attack. Summon the Phoenix. Let's see, yeah, I'm just going to do this and then Judgment. Or Justice. Like I used to do. Justice! And let's elementalize Fluffy to be light. Huh. Justice will be served. So how many badges do we need? Well, we need about what's it called? Oh yeah, we need about 14 badges. And then we will be able to actually see just how ridiculous it all is. The Necromancer classes. Though it will be funny if we get just a few badges and then show off the Necromancer class. Alright. Forgot about that. Okay, that smells really, really nice. Now I'm really, really hungry. I guess I won't be making my own food tonight. I will just be ordering something that smells about as nice. Hopefully, at least. Okay, and now that we have a few of these other classes. Well, we have defeated every necromancer in the necropolis, so I guess there's only one necromancer left to teach you necromancy. Would be, you know, Zerwak. Remember, before you decide to learn from that evil little Munglin, that he was expelled from Necro U. Become a necromancer, unlock necromancer armor, train armor, train armor, train... where the items... Oh. Alright, I forgot to click wear armor. Yeah, this class specifically takes from the what's it called? Is intelligence based, or well, its weapons are intelligence based. It's its weapons all are staffs. That is unfortunate. But we now have a floating and, more importantly, thoroughly annoyed commentator because I can't show off my... Okay, to sleep for 3 rounds or just attack. Yeah. This class, you become something of the opposite to a paladin. Your aura deals damage instead of healing you. And it's based on your own damage. And now Artex deals damage. But yeah, you float. There's the cast to all enemies spell and everything. The normal stuff. So, let's see if something can survive Artex for long enough to... No, I don't think someone can survive Artex for long enough to show off the effect that the aura has. I also really like the design of... oh, hey. Yeah, DOT aura. I also really like the design of the armor. I guess. Justice! And it's an undead, so Artix does a lot of damage. Yeah, it deals damage in an element we haven't seen yet. Fear. Fear is also the go-to magic overloading element, in that the 2 enemies that were explicitly magic overloading did deal fear damage. But there haven't been that many of them, so we don't really know. Yeah, Arctic showing off how much damage he can do. Artix really does way too much damage though. Ooh, he missed one thrice. How many do we have? We have 4. I need a few. Okay, 2 times in a row, huh? I need a few more than that. As in, I need 6 more now. Yeah, 6 more. Luckily, these Scalamancers are weak enough that even with me healing them, they still take damage. Also, Fear Aura. It procs whenever you do something that isn't drinking a potion. Or using the special skill that sometimes appears up there. Well, special skill. It requires you, in order for the skill to appear up there, you need to have a certain trinket or what have you equipped. So it's easily avoidable to have a skill show up there. It's just as easy to actually have it show up there. Let's see, 6. Justice. Put the target to sleep. Yeah, that's the stun. It's a 4-turn stun, so it's 3 turns of being stunned. It's really good for a stun. Especially since this class gets better the more turns you're in. Like, I think that for the Paladin, healing is capped. but the Necromancer just goes on and on and on with getting better fear aura. There's also a cool fake, different Necromancer outfit. I don't like it as much as this one though. To battle, what's the point of having a heal button there if the only thing you're going to use is if it's automatically going to heal you anyway, I mean. Oh right, I forgot to summon Fluffy. Summon. But yeah, this is just the farming you sometimes need to do. And luckily it will get us closer to the goal of being level 20. So let's see, there's 4 here, 7 here, that's 11 that I need. Yeah, just as it. And 11 means that I need 3 more fights. Ooh! And this is coming in at a good time. That one is not. I'm going to sell that one. Whoops. And Arctics can do something again, deal enough damage to kill it in one hit anyway. One of the more annoying parts about being in this game is that, you know, there's a fixed order of attack. Huh. Yeah, Necro Slimes deal poison damage. And another one. I don't want these though. These are really good to sell. Alright, you can't actually, so I wanted to show because yeah, it looks cool. Also, there's a fun game being developed right now that I am kind of quite involved in. Dead House Sonata. I don't have anything set up in order to actually advertise it, but Dead House Sonata is a game in development that I really like, and I don't know if you all would like it. Yeah, Dead House shilling, except I'm not experienced enough to actually properly shill, and also don't have anything actually set up for it. Still need to set stream elements up with that. Yeah, this was me attempting a Dead House shill. Not quite as successful as Faceless Mike is with that. Not quite. Yeah, good start. Yeah. By the way, Ian, type in exclamation mark Library or exclamation mark Discord. Both get the same command, but it's the only command I have set up, and I want to test if it also works for you. Yes, finally another undead Slayer badge. To battle. We will be one step closer to that oh so coveted goal of being a level 20 adventurer. Library or a Discord, both get the same thing. If it should be exclamation mark library. See, fun. Yeah, I really like that one. Ooh, we will get like what, 1 experience? No, we will get something 20 or so. I'm not good at maths. Level up! Achieve level 19. And at least we get some full experience. But as you can see, these now have higher HP, which means we need to, resummon our guests. So guests, remove guests, first guest, second guest, remove guest, first guest, second guest. So then Artix can do what he does best, that is kill undead quickly. Don't know if I quite like that. Meh. There's always the justice to back it up at the end. And of course just the ridiculous amount of damage that Artix does anyway. That hound is not even undead, Artix. What did it do to you? I mean, it's a demon, but still. And that's 11. So leave and other classes. Necromancer, more, Zorbag. Train until the end. Necromancer armor, fully trained. And nothing is left. Wow, it's almost as though I've done this before. Let's see then. It's untrained, but I guess we'll check out Death Knight. Death Knight story. A Death Knight is a fallen paladin who's turned down the path of corruption. You must be a fully trained as both a paladin and a necromancer to become one of these dread warriors of darkness. I only know of one place where you might learn more about Death Knights. The tomb of Sir Malefact. Malefact's ghost. Greetings, my name is Bram Malefact, the holy paladin of truth, justice and peace. How can I assist you, hero? Yep, you need undead slayer badges. Lots and lots of badges. Also, you can, get really good items here that will level with us. Death Knight Blade. We can make them unhallowed here. Or well, Death Knight items. Death Knight Blade. 1 undead slayer badge. Deals darkness damage. which looks really cool, doesn't it? Looks really, really cool. Fortunately, kind of too high level. And then there are Zeklem's items, which... Let's see. Zeklem was one of the strongest defenders of Neldra, looked up to by all of the other defenders. He alone turned the tide of battles that no one else could have. One being knew that if Zeklem was corrupted, the city would fall. Looks cool, doesn't it? The family heirloom was replaced easily enough. The necklace copied down in every detail to the small nick in the side. Putting it on as he did every morning, Zeklem didn't realize that this day would be far different than any other. Zeklem felt himself losing control the longer the battle went on. His blows seemed to strike his allies as often as they struck the enemy. He tried to shout and tell his friends to get away from him, but he couldn't speak. By the way, looks good, doesn't it? His thoughts became clouded with darkness. Unable to stop himself, he turned around and cut a path through the defenders. He didn't stop until he had destroyed all of Neldra's defenses. As Zeklem held the crown that belonged to his former king, a whisper crept into his thoughts. He turned and saw the mass of undead staring at him. The whisper told him they were his to command. Zeklem walked outside and looked upon his assembled army of undead. The whisper in his mind told him where he must go next, and he obeyed. He set off, his old life gone. He was now a Death Knight, and only the whisper mattered. So yeah, that's what happens if you become a Death Knight, lore-wise. And then there are these resources, which difficult to get, really, really difficult to get. But you can get them. Oh, and yeah, these resources combined with these are what's needed to get these. Evil and good resist is really nice though. Those are rare. But yeah, this is Dragon Amulet only. Talk. I sense that you know the truth about me. Yes, I was the last Death Knight. I was trained as a paladin and fought for good until I found the ring. All the dark knowledge of necromancy flooded into my mind, twisting it and giving me so much raw power. After betraying my friends, I found that I had been doomed to haunt this crypt until my items were returned to me. You now have all the knowledge and power of both the paladin and the necromancer, but, like me, you hunger for more. I will teach you what you need to know in return for undead slayer badges. If I gather enough of them, others may come looking for my hoard, and I can trick that poor fool into returning me to my power. That is one of the random quests from Arctics you can do. Accidentally helping Sir Malefact return to power. But we are going to go into battle. So, as you can see, we have a few more damage abilities. A lifesteal, and that minion call, which is fun. Dark Boon is pretty good, but this one is just fun. This one is just fun, silly fun. This one also fun. Yeah. Two monster type enemies. Let's choose my little familiar. It's a 10 mana attack that will let's see, what is it that it will do exactly? It is a 10 mana attack that will deal damage in the damage type that you are most proficient with. And it is a summon, similar to Raise, except Raise, you know, can raise some better things. It's basically just you use that attack, or you basically use a Raise Mean or Summon Champion. Ooh, this is the good champion. Guaranteed crit. These are the multi-hit attacks for the Necromancer, which is actually fun because you don't need to cast the spells. But unfortunately, you can also get single and even half and even one-hit attacks for Necromancer. Let's see. So yeah, for 5 turns, does 10 to 14 damage. Really good, that. And it deals disease damage. Different from poison damage. Not much, but different enough. And it has the most annoying sound effect in the game, according to me. Ooh, yeah, this one is good for whatchamacallit, for the thingamajig. I just need a fire weapon that's good, and then also, yes, eyes. Our eyes are different now, as you can maybe see. I don't think you can actually, not quite easily. Let's see. Lifesteal overturns. Not that it will actually do something, because it's a DOT and then next turn you get healed. It does not actually do a lifesteal on the spot, which is annoying but understandable as well. So, how many of these do I now have? I have 2. Let's see if we can't knock out 13 more for this turn. Yeah, just attack. Ooh, a crit. That's nice. But yeah, the 140% damage resistance is really good if we want to deal with the enemies, because I think that one is for 1 turn or maybe more. But if they then all do a triple attack thing, yeah, you would be swimming in health. Let's see then. Justice. Necromancer armor. I will just go ahead and check whether or not it actually does belong there. It actually is as good as I think it is. Yeah, the encyclopedia does not tell anything about it. But it's still fun. Four. Let's see, just a few more. Just a few. Which, given how quick this quest line is, especially if we get some more of that crazy luck that we had earlier, that would be fun. I actually like the black glow over this. Too bad yeah, this is a grind and a half, unfortunately. But this is what you need to do for unlocking these classes. And honestly, there are way worse quests. So how far am I into the game? I will show you how far along I am on the timeline actually, because I got stuck fighting one single really annoying enemy. So I decided to shift towards something a bit more productive than trying to fight the same quest. And that is, keep in mind that the thing I'm going to show you, this is the timeline for book 1. We have completed from here, a hero is bored, until this one. We have completed until this one, and then excluding Bacon Origins. So we were working on a cold reception and the Ice Orb Saga. After that, we were going to do this, and after this one, we were going to do a farming, a little farming thing. But it seems as though this stream got designated for at least part of the farming. We have also completed this one, The Rise of the Dragon Mage, the first part. But yeah, this is the first part, and this is what we still need to do. All of this is still stuff we need to do, and that's just book 1. Okay, book 1 is a complete. I would say book 1 is what you normally get for a single game. Book 1 is a single game, it's complete. Book 2 I can't access yet. Book 2 is a short DLC / half a game, like it's half a game. And then there's book 3, The End of Magic, which yeah, this is still going on. This is still getting worked on every damn week. Well, every month it's still getting worked on. This is where they are, and yeah, we still need to work on this for a bit, especially this beginning part, because yeah, we need to work on that. But book 3 is a lot. Yeah, this has very much been for a long time. And will there be a book 4? I think that there will be a book 4 if they ever get to the point that book 3 is done. But there's so much going on in book 3 right now as far as I know, that it's just ridiculous to expect them to get it done in any reasonable amount of time. So I think there is possibilities for book 4, but I think they will still keep busy with book 3 for a long time. Especially since it's not a matter of defeating just a single enemy. Book 3 is an ideological debate. And yeah, that's crazy and awesome, but yeah, book 3 is ideologies fighting against each other, which means that there is no single enemy as there is Sepulture in this book 1, or spoilers in book 2. But yeah, let's see if we can get the remaining things we need. Justice. The Adobe Flash will be gone at the end of this year. What will happen to the game? Adobe Flash isn't required for playing the game on the launcher as I do. They have copied what's needed for Adobe Flash. So they can just continue working on it. Either Flash mitigation or they need to redevelop HTML5. Yeah, I don't know what they did, but they basically just got the engine working on this, and well, this is what happened. They now have this going on. It's a completely separate thing right now. Yeah, that's awesome and that's cool. Unfortunately, I can't get Steam to say that I am playing Dragonfable when I am playing this, because it doesn't actually recognize it as something else. It only recognizes the launcher, which is annoying, but yeah, it's still the same software. But it can't go more specific than is using the launcher, basically. Ooh, I forgot that. Meh, whatever. Yeah, these don't have a light weakness. Let's see at what I am. 9 right now. So yeah, I do think that we will be able to get the Dread Knight unlocked in this session. So then we will have unlocked 2 classes and worked on progression towards the progression towards the Ice Orb. Though we'll probably need to do some more training before we can actually take on the Ice Orb fight. Mainly we will need to do some work on the what's it called? On my weapons, yeah. Or when I'm level 20 I can grab a good weapon. Good fire weapon, to be exact. Oh yeah, in a wheel. It's also pretty fun. In a wheel also counts as an action that raises your aura. So a necromancer is intimidating enough when concentrating that it deals damage in a fear aura. That was a pathetic showing. Here, I'll show. Is unable to defend against your aura of fear. So yeah, that's fun. Also, it just looks so very cool. Honestly, a lot of people on the forums, on the Falcon's Nest Discord actually, were saying that it is that they prefer the retro look for the paladin, which I really don't understand, but also that they prefer the retro look for the necromancer, which I really don't understand. Like, this look is amazing. A crit dealing 101 damage? Artix, you need to step up your game, boy. Let me just check that I didn't accidentally zone out while talking and talk through a couple of missions, because for me it did not seem as long as it's required to do 5 missions, going from 4 till 9. That just seemed like a very short amount of time. Guarantee crits. Quickest attack. Ooh, now that was a good showing, Artix. That was a good show. 266 damage. And it wasn't even against an undead. I mean, it still has a -70 weakness to light, but that was not versus an undead, so he did not have his being Artix bonus. Yep, 2 more. And now that is a ridiculous amount of damage for an enemy to have. That was, I think, 3 hits hitting in the 90 each. Or 2 hits hitting in the 90 each. Okay, life tap. Let's see if we get unlucky. Apparently not. Disease damage. Yeah, necromancers are based around debuffing the enemy and doing all that sort of thing. For example, the ultimate skill on the left side, Shadow Seed, is really good. And Intent is just a really potent debuff. -40 to hit, -35% damage. That's good. So leave all the classes, Death Knight, more to the tomb, Become a Death Knight. Unlock. Train. Train. Fully trained. Wear the armor. This is what you look like being a Death Knight. And on that note, I will go see if there is someone that I can raid. Nope. There's no one online right now. So, on that note, I guess I'll be seeing you